Is the housing shortage ever going to end? If so, when? And what are the predictions for the market for the next few years? This video is going to delve into that, but first I want to tell you a little bit about what happened in the August market here in the Panhandle. You know, usually in August there's a slowdown, probably people going back to school, getting ready for that. Some go on vacation in August. This year that didn't happen so much. I was really surprised at how busy we were. I have sort of seen a pattern where there's an initial shock when interest rates go up, then a short slowdown, and then people become used to the new reality and things pick up. As far as buying a home goes, you're going to be a lot safer if you stay put for a few years. Over the long haul, home prices go up. It's been that way forever, but there are dips here and there along the way. So it gets a little more risky if you sell after a short period of time. And now I want to talk about the predictions in the coming years for the housing market. Some very interesting speculations, and I found this information online, most of it on that Norada website. I was looking for answers to some questions I've gotten from people I know, plus questions I get online. So here's some of the questions and answers that I found. Number one question: when will the housing shortage end? The U.S. News Housing Market Index and the National Association of Home Builders predict that the national housing shortage will last through the end of the 2020s. It's 2023 now, so we got a few more years. Next question: what will the housing market be like in 2024 and 2025? According to Norada Investments, mortgage rates should stabilize, maybe even decline slightly. And here's an interesting point. In 2024, we should start to see the impact climate change will have on the cost of building and insuring a home, especially in areas where extreme weather is more likely. Building homes that are more resilient to extreme weather is going to increase costs. In 2025, home prices are predicted to go up, but only around 2%. Also, in 2025, emerging technologies will start to change the way homes are built. Things like 3D printing, factory-built structural components, software that minimizes waste, and that is expected to improve building quality and speed up construction timelines. I've seen this online, companies that develop structural components that are much more efficient and then deliver them to building sites. Here's something else that caught my eye. By 2026 and 2027, buyers joining with friends and family members to purchase homes is expected to be more common. And it's, because of home prices being so expensive these days. And this trend is likely to result in more multi-generational households and co-living arrangements. Norada did predict that toward 2027, people would be moving to urban areas. We don't see that now. It's pretty much the opposite, at least in this area. With telecommuting being available, people are moving away from urban areas. Another thing that should be more apparent in 2027 is the increase and impact of changes in government policy on the housing market. Things like more zoning laws, changes in taxes, all that is going to affect affordability. And there's not a lot of predictions beyond 2027, except for the end of the housing shortage, which should that should be toward the end of the 2020s. So, summing up these predictions and educated guesses now to 2027, the housing market should continue to see a housing shortage, slightly higher prices, emerging technologies, and the impact of climate change driving demand and supply, and the way homes are built. Okay, thanks for tuning in. The video on the right over there is about some of these new building materials and companies that make these components in a factory and then ship them to the building site. It's really interesting. Okay, that's it for me. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.